Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So, Evony released a big update about a month ago now. I guess I'm a little late on it, and I'm talking about the Rally Joiner. So, this was Evony's first big attack during when they started to really ban alts. A little bit later, they came out with this, and then people are like, it's because they want to sell their product. But I don't know if that's really why it is, but they did want to give an option. So obviously there is bots out there you can use that are better than this. But this is a very good deal, a very good option for people. Not everybody has a computer, right? Not everybody wants to have a computer. Some people want to play by the rules. Some people want to play by the terms of service. And this is an option. So I got it. I got it about... I did a video, I don't know, what was it, 4 or 5 days ago I got this. And I got it with pink gems, so I didn't spend any money. But I wanted to do a purchase because I wanted to test something in the game, which I did, and it was successfully tested. And anyways, the side effect was that is I got this kind of cool auto joiner. So let's take a look at it. And it is cool, good to have, especially like when you're logging in and you're trying to do a lot of stuff in game. Like let's say right now I'm trying to go play this event or go in here, just look around, or if I just want to go in and play with my presets, right? Sometimes you'd have to do this stuff and you'd have to log out every, like you'd have to stop what you're doing. So let's say I'm in my presets right now. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh no, how much time went by? I got to look and see if I missed a rally. So now you don't have to do that if you have this. It's $10 a month. So let's go look at it. I think it's in... Where is it? Is it in here, the Rally Joiner? If you don't have it, I think it's in here, but it's not showing for me because I already have it on. So anyways, it's over here, the way that I have it, and you get some daily gifts with it as well. So let's look at how it actually works though. So first thing, you can choose to make presets, and they're here. Here's mine. Yeah, laugh away. I'm a player who always got rid of purple generals, so I don't have the Spartacuses and all those other options. I spend all my time in the tavern looking for the generals that I have to tear apart to build up my Senate, get fragments from them. So this is the best that I got. I actually just set this up today because before that I was using just the join with one soldier. And join with one soldier, to be honest, for me isn't that bad because I got a high VIP. And if you look at VIP, so if you have a high one as well, or just whatever level that you think is tolerable for yourself that you're willing to have for double drops, you can look, and right here, double drop rate for monsters, 45%. So it's pretty high, so I get a double drop almost all the time, even with just one soldier, but not all the time. And there is a little bit of debate. Some people say that the double drop is capped. I've never seen any proof of that, so I don't know if it can go to 100 or 65 or 75. I've heard all sorts of different stats on that. All I know is it's better to have a high number than not. Just better to be safe than sorry. So once you make your presets, you make them just like you do anything else. So you go here, you pick a general. I won't do it because I don't want to save. And then you go down and pick what troop you want to use. I always do one ground troop. So you do that, and then you're good to go. But another thing you do have to make sure, though, is when you go into save here, so save it, right here, you have these dark circles around it are the ones that are going to be used. So if I hit confirm right now and only level 1 is on there, only level 1 is going to be used. Now this, or preset 1. If I have 2 of them, those 2 will be used. Or if I do them all, they'll all be used. And if I don't do that, then it's only going to join 1 at a time if I only do 1 at a time. Now, another thing to look at in here before we go into how to actually use it is by doing that with my presets, I didn't change any of these. So those are completely different presets. So it doesn't matter. The only thing that would change would be, for example, if I had one of those generals in here, they wouldn't appear if they're out marching. Now let's go back into the Rally Joiner and look at something else with it. So at the bottom, you can select which monsters, bosses you want to attack. And now each one that you do select, you get to pick what levels. right? So I only do level 3, 4, 5, 6 pan, so that's what I'm picking on them. And right here for Vikings, for hell level, I want to do, that actually should be 10. So 10 up. But for hard, I only want to do 20 up. So that works out pretty good for me. Lava turtles and golems, I only want to do level 6. Whereas Witch Warlord, I want to do 3 through 6 for the higher resources. Now, the only thing here that is a little bit confusing, and you can see obviously the ones that I don't have checked, I'm not attacking at all. Terminator. For a couple days, I was like, I don't want to do any Terminators. And I thought they were, like those small monsters that go from level 1 to 45. But no, it's actually the big bosses. And I only want to do level 15 to 19. So that's why I have those selected. And sometimes I don't even want to do 15. But anyways, so that's it. So just know that Terminator is the bosses. Now, a couple other things to understand here are it will only do 2,000 staminas or 8 hours at a time. As long as you log in and start it again. So like if you look right here, remaining auto join time, 8 hours. And the cost of stamina is 0. The amount of stamina used so far is 2,000 out of a maximum of 2,000. So now you can see it continuing to join. And if we go in here, let's go. It still says 0 out of 2,000 because I'm online. If I go offline and it starts to join, that'll creep up. And when it gets to 2,000 or 8 hours, whatever comes first, it stops. So I know some people who keep their phone on at night when they sleep now because they don't want this 2,000 one to be the reason it stops. And they think they'll wake up before 8 hours, or they have their alarm set and then they do it again and it stays on. So, some people, I will say that some people also leave a different device on, and that will ensure that the 2,000 is on. And, they may not have it hooked up to a bot or anything on the other device, but they just leave it on, say, the computer, like on a BlueStacks, and leave it open, and it will keep it running as long as you're there within 8 hours. So that's it. Yeah, all in all, it is actually, I'll be honest, it is one of Evony's best additions that they have made to the game in a long time. It's just too bad they didn't do it, let's say 3 years ago. And then they wouldn't have allowed these other competitors to creep up and overtake them. And now the game, it's just the floodgates are open and it's like, everybody has 50 alts. And I know they're doing their part to try and get rid of that and stop it, but they're kind of going back and forth whether they're giving alts back or not. Not sure if they kept their word on that. Seems to be a lot of evidence that they did not. But some people are claiming they did get alts back. Anyways, let's not get too far off the topic. Just wanted to let you guys know my thoughts on Auto Joiner Rally. I think it's great. I think even for people who do have a bot, it is great. You might not want to get it every month, but you might get it every once in a while. Just because, like I said, hey, maybe you got a really big day of science and building and making presets and stuff like that, or doing buffs. Sometimes we got to play around in the Senate and figure things out for a long time, right? And that way you're not missing any rallies while you're doing it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you have it? And subscribe, leave a comment.